The text messages to me that told the story on the car issue were, I've asked when I can come get it at least 3 times. It's your problem to know my schedule, not the other way around. He was asking. He wanted to come get the car. And he was asking because he wanted a response. This was a car that you needed to hire a tow truck to come get, right? So
right.
you needed to lay out money
right.
to be able to come pick up the car. But also, you could have risked arrest if you had attempted to move her vehicle off of her property.
There's no way to get it out of there without that vehicle being moved.
And you would agree with that, right?
Sure.
So you would have had to cooperate in moving the truck. And you pointed out in your text messages, I live on private property. So if he had come and tried to move your vehicle without your permission, he would have had a real problem. It was not as simple as knowing your schedule. He really had to get a commitment from you that you were going to help. Because without that commitment, there was not much you can do. Ma'am, go ahead and step up. Your sister, right?
Yes.
Older sister or younger sister?
Older.
Older sister. What do you have to say?
I just wanted to reference with all of that, just going back to, out of all of these times, him asking her when he can come get it, not once did he ever throw out a date and say, hey, what about this day? What about this day? Why is it her responsibility to tell him when works for her?
That's the courtesy he was giving. He was saying, what works for you to come get it? I mean, I don't believe for a second that if he had said Wednesday the 24th, the answer would have been, oh, no problem, right? That there was something a lot deeper going on here. Feelings were involved over this car. It wasn't an issue of, you tell me a day, I don't want to tell you a day. Mr. Knight, can this relationship be repaired?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Do you have only one child?
Yeah.
A boy.
Right.
A grandparent is a wonderful gift, I will just tell you.
Can be.
I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues if they have other questions.
I want to just quickly address your countersuit. You never told your son when he delivered the car that there would be storage fees for it, did you?
I did not, but I also didn't expect it to remain there this long either, because the agreement had been that once he got a home...
But he never agreed to pay you storage fees?
No, there was never any written agreement.
Essentially, your request for storage fees is kind of an afterthought as a result of this lawsuit.
Essentially, yes, because once I'm seeing $2,700 for a car that's worth about $100 in scrap, yeah.
You want to use this as an offset. I understand your position. All right, I have nothing further. I think we'll excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This courtroom is now in recess.
I think I would suggest a very simple response here, which is, I think, called for by the evidence, is that we set a specific date for him to pick up the car.
Absolutely.
She's not entitled to storage fees. She claims in her answer she doesn't want it, and she really doesn't. She's holding on to it because she wants to hold on to him, and once she gives the car, there won't be this line of communication anymore.
Yeah.
So I would give it back the car.
Agreed.
This car is probably worth nothing. And I think anything other than having him go pick it up risks leaving her with the cost of getting this off her property, which is also not fair. So I think the only fair thing to do here is we tell him he can come any one of the next 3 weekends, and he has to make it work. I mean, he has to have a little bit of inconvenience, you know, to get his property back that his mom stored for him for all those years. He has to give her notice of which weekend he's coming. And if he doesn't show up, I think we call it a wash. At that point, he's saving himself.
He would forfeit the car?
Yes, he'll forfeit the car. He's saved himself the expense of having to go get the car for all the trouble.
But then she's
then
put out.
She is put out, and you know what? That's kind of her punishment for making this so difficult for him.
That's true, because
so many
again,
months.
we don't have to be here today.
Right.
This is such a waste of time.
Right. So
we have a verdict.
We have a verdict. It's unanimous.
Excellent.